good morning, everyone. Welcome to This Day. It is January 20th, and a little bit of clouds out there. I'll tell you about that in just a moment. On our show today, we have Kush Bada here. He is from Third, and we'll be giving an update of what's going on with them. Also, Dr. Gus Alva, he's the founder of ATP Clinical Research, and he's talking about a study for, and I don't know if it's a medication or a vaccine for Alzheimer's. We'll find out about it. It's called GAIN, G-A-I-N, and he'll tell us all about that. Also from the Healthy Living Club, Leslie Coretti is here today, and she's bringing along with a guest. And we have Joey Sims here from the Comedy Club. Now, as far as meetings go, there's only one. GRF has their meeting that is at 1:30 today, Security and Community Access, and that will be in the boardroom. I'm just checking. Yes, that is the only meeting. I had to recheck the way I have this written here. Just one meeting. All right, let's get to the weather. And today and tomorrow, we're going to be mostly cloudy. There's a chance of sprinkles out there. Even today, there's a subtropical system that's coming up. That's why it's not real cold out. And it could bring a little bit of stuff here and there. There was a bit this morning throughout Southern California. I mean, not hardly anything to speak of. And that could happen through tomorrow morning. And then it's going to begin to dissipate. Now, again, I wouldn't expect of getting much or anything, but want to let you know, if you got something outside, something you don't want to get damp or wet, I would definitely take heed and cover it up or bring it in or whatever it might be. But overall, it's not going to be much of anything. Then, cool on Wednesday as well. Well, cool for us. I mean, 65, mild, really. But then we start to warm up once again, Thursday, Friday, and it looks like Saturday of next week. And then Sunday is our next chance of a little bit of rain coming in. Let's look around the area today. And cooler than yesterday for sure, but not bad out. You know, again, here we are mid-January, mid to low 60s, so not bad. And as I said, a little bit of chance of sprinkles out there. But this is coming up from the south, a subtropical system, so therefore it's not a real cold system. But it just looks like it's not going to produce much at all. All right, we'll be back in just a moment.
Looking for a change of scenery? You don't have to play golf to enjoy all that 19 Restaurant and Lounge has to offer. From a delicious breakfast menu to our delectable lunch and dinner specials. At 19 Restaurant and Lounge, there is something for everyone. Relax with your friends and family and take in the beautiful view from our spacious patio. Or enjoy a cocktail and appetizer in our lounge. 19 Restaurant and Lounge is a great place to socialize, enjoy a meal, or simply take in the view. Join us 7 days a week and experience Laguna Woods' exclusive dining experience.
What lies inside all of us is more than data. It's life. What's flowing through America's veins is its diversity. We ask for 1 million individuals to come forward and stand on this landmark in history. All of us are different, and it's those very differences that will lead to answers for generations to come.
Over 25 years, we have worked hard to make Brilliant Smile the premier dental office in Laguna Woods. We take the extra time to understand our patients' special needs and always perform the highest quality dental work at affordable prices in a relaxing and friendly environment. There is no need to refer our patients to anybody else. We perform everything from cleaning all the way to the implant and sinus surgeries all under one roof. Stop in or call and experience the Brilliant Smile difference.
You want me to help put you in the State Attorney General's office?
I do.
There's something that I need in return.
Name it.
Taylor Mason. I want them in a cell.
Take them out.
This I do.
Get with it, people. Have fun storming the castle.
New episodes, only on Showtime.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Kim Bermude with the Orange County Sheriff's Department. We've seen an increase in phone scams where con artists pretend to be someone they are not, including law enforcement officers. Don't be a victim. Trust your instincts If a call seems suspicious, it probably is. For example, the Orange County Sheriff's Department will never require payment over the phone. If you receive one of these calls, contact the Orange County Sheriff's Department as soon as possible and visit our website to learn more about scams.
At the Memorial Care Breast Center, Saddleback, you will always find a friendly face to guide you through your annual mammogram visit. Our staff, dedicated subspecialist breast radiologists, knowledge and innovative technology await your visit to our center. With the Laguna Woods shuttle service right at our sidewalk, this convenient location offers you quick access for your appointment. You can expect nothing but the best for all your breast health needs at Memorial Care Breast Center, Saddleback.
And I'd like to welcome from the third board, Kush Bada, and you have got a plethora of things to talk about today, a diverse amount of subjects.
A lot of little things.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So, good morning, everybody. This is January 20th
Yes, it is.
already.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the new year. A Happy New Year to everybody.
Yeah, it's gone by quick, hasn't it?
The first 3 weeks, for sure.
I know.
Yeah. I hope everyone's doing well, because I understand a lot of people are falling sick with cold and this and that, and it's been ping-ponging in our family from one to the other. So today
you know, it's a good thing you mentioned that, because you know, if you haven't gotten a flu shot yet,
that's true.
You should really look into it. I know some people, for medical reasons, can't have it, but you know, definitely.
We've all taken our flu shots, but you see, cold is so...
Can't do anything about
Can't
a cold.
do anything about it.
Yeah.
So today is a date. We waited for a week to see if it'll go away.
Yeah.
But today, all of us are going to the doctor to make
okay.
sure it's all gone. So, coming back to business, I want to mention that in the third mutual, we've approved our street lights, which was done in December, and now the ball is rolling. Mm-hmm. The lights have been ordered. We should see new lights in March being installed.
Okay.
And it will take about 4 to 6 weeks until all of them are installed. And I'm really looking forward to it. So we have brighter streets.
Oh, yeah.
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 So don't despair. There will be still some dark spots, and that's only because the infrastructure that was created by our predecessors, means the builder, left. I don't know whether they were thinking this is going to remain a village with dark areas.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're still in the dark ages, I feel sometimes.
Yeah.
But after this first phase is done, means all the street lights are in, we are going to assess and go to phase 2, where we will look at possibilities of having more street lights or walking path lights and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's getting there.
It's getting there. So please be patient. Do not despair, and don't think that we are going to do this and go away.
Yeah,
not going to happen.
But you make a good point. You know, when they built this place, of course, there were no large trees back then, so you could have street lights far apart from each other and smaller lights, and they would cast, you know, a much wider path, because you just didn't have the foliage that we do now. So maybe that was a thinking back then. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know what the thinking was. The normal street light for safety is done with lights on both sides of the street. And over here we have it only on one side, so the other side remains dark.
Yeah.
And the kind of installs we have are also not accommodating that possibility.
Yeah.
And we have a forest here that we need to clean out.
Yeah.
And that's happening too. The third has also signed a huge tree contract, whereby we are going to do a 5-year tree trimming program, where it will be done in a species-based trimming. I don't want to steal the thunder from my other director, who's the landscape chair, but I thought it would be time
Yeah.
to say something. I don't know if she's on or did she? I think Lynn was last time, wasn't she?
Oh, yes, she was. Yeah.
I'm sure she mentioned
Yeah, she
something
did.
about it. Yeah. So anyway, so look out for the nice trimmings that are coming on. The other last thing I want to mention is that all our projects for maintenance and construction are on target for 2019. 99% of them are complete. Some of them were delayed because of the weather.
Right.
So it's now getting there. So by the end of January or mid-February, everything will be done. They're all on target, meaning on budget. And we're not going to spend anything extra than what we had already budgeted for that.
Okay.
So that's the very big important thing that I wanted to mention. So we have some fun stuff to talk about today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Transportation you're going to talk about, right?
Transportation. We have a new transportation program or system enhancements, as we call them, starting today. There have been a couple meetings scheduled. One of them was on January 15th, and the next one is January 29th at 10 a.m. At Clubhouse 1 in the main lounge. This is to get more information if you haven't had already. Also, this whole week and maybe some more days after, the Transport Department people are going to be at Clubhouse 1.
Right, that's right. Yeah.
You could, one could stop by over there and get more information, get signed up if you have some special needs and need what we had a planner ride is now called the Boost.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also the possibility to get a lift
that's right.
scheduled for you. So those are there. If you wish to go to Clubhouse 1 today and this whole week, and that is from 9 o'clock today? Yeah, 9 to noon.
Okay.
9 a.m. to noon.
Somebody will be there to help you.
Yeah,
Okay.
somebody will be there to help you. So please go and check it out.
Okay, very good.
The other items to mention today are the 2020 census.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that this is going to happen in this manner, which I just found out, which is interesting.
Yeah, where they come around and
No.
well, I think it's you're sent out something, and if you don't fill it out, they'll eventually come around. Or am I right?
The more
Something like
interesting
that?
part
Yeah.
is that most of us will get a internet information.
Yeah.
Huh? It's called the choice of mailing.
Mm-hmm.
And if we respond to that, then nobody will come home and everything can be done on the
Yeah.
internet.
Mm-hmm.
If the people don't respond to the internet mailing, then somebody will, or they will get a thing in the mail, the regular US
Right.
mail. So, and if that fails, then the people will have to come by and talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
So respond to your internet. It will save time. You will also get help because our office will mail some paper on how to respond.
Okay.
So you will be supported and helped. So do not despair. Census is important every year. I mean, every 10
10
years.
years.
Every 10 years. So it's important to get it done.
Okay, very
Yeah.
good.
So holidays are over. Christmas is gone.
Right.
But I think some people still have their Christmas trees hanging around.
Yes.
Yeah. So cleanup is available. Christmas trees can be picked up. It's not difficult. All you have to do is get it out and leave it on the curbside on specific days. Trees are picked up on Fridays by landscape department. I think one of the items to do is to let the landscape department know that you've kept it on the curbside.
Yeah.
And then they will come and get it. We have to call resident services, not landscape department. My apology. Their number is 949-597-4600. Also, the bulky item pickup is still working. So please take advantage. Do not leave your garbage or your bulky items near the garbage bins. This is causing our community a financial stress because if we have to send extra people to go pick up, the labor cost for that is being spent from our assessments. So let's try to save some money and the drain on our wallets, because it's causing us a financial stress. So save some money. And then I would not like to hear anybody say, why are my assessments going up? So this is one of the ways to save money on our assessments.
Yeah.
Okay?
Good point.
Leave the things out on the next bulky item pickup. Collection day is February 15th. And after you put it out on this specific details, I think you can call resident services to find out what the details are. But their number again is 597-4600. 949-597-4600. So Christmas trees and bulky items, please remember that. And the last item for me is the City of Laguna Woods channel for broadcast.
Right, yeah, it's going from
it has
31
changed.
to 3.
It has changed from 31 to 3. So for HD, would it be 403?
I would assume so, yeah. Well, you know what? I don't think they have HD on that, but I'm not, don't hold me to that. Because I know their equipment over there is
regular.
Makes you feel young because you go back in time. Yes.
Okay. So this helps the city get some visibility, and the time on the TV, people will know when things are happening and what is happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is on 3. I can ask somebody. In fact, there's somebody sitting over there that I can ask and see. John, is the city on 403 or just 3?
It's on 3.
It's just 3. Yeah, no HD. That's what I thought.
But
So
what
just on
happens
3.
when this regular standard definition is eliminated?
Well, the city, yeah. So the city has to eventually come up to the
Modern day.
2000s. Yeah. So we'll see when that happens.
Okay.
But yeah, just on Channel 3 then. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry to put you on the spot.
He knows better than anyone.
Okay.
All right, Kush, anything else for you?
I think this is awesome. We've been able to communicate with our residents.
Yeah.
We like them to feel comfortable and be happy.
We covered a lot today.
Yeah.
Good
Very
job.
important stuff. Yeah.
Always good to see you.
Thank you.
And I want you to have a happy new year. We'll see you back here sometime soon.
In a few weeks again.
All right. You take care.
Take care.
And we'll be right back.
Au revoir.
Welcome to Palm Terrace Healthcare and Rehabilitation Center. We are known in the community for compassionate and professional nursing care. Once our guests enter the road to recovery, our expert rehab therapy team rolls into action. Our goal is your comfort and your health. Please feel free to call us at 949-587-9000 or stop by and enjoy a personalized tour of Palm Terrace Healthcare and Rehabilitation Center.
Hey Laguna Woods, it's Ken.
And Lisa.
Did you miss an episode of This Day? Not to worry. Head over to youtube.com and search Village Television.
Here you can find each episode of This Day and other community programs such as Good Day OC, Discovering Laguna Woods, and much more.
Just click the red subscribe button, then click the bell to be emailed every time we upload a video.
Don't miss out.
And subscribe today.
Come discover what makes South County Lexus different.
The expectation of the customer is a history of the business doing things a certain way, and we do it completely different.
Tell us about the car buying process.
Very clear, very transparent, no haggling.
They do some extra stuff that their dealers they do on a normal basis, so I feel very good, and that makes a big difference.
At South County Lexus,
they really are different.
Just like you.
Do you hear but not understand? I have good news for you. A proprietary system for verifying hearing correction Verified Best Speech Clarity is now available through the All-American Hearing Network. This means hearing improvement can now be verified and documented. Your individual hearing correction is guaranteed in writing. Call today to reserve your complimentary private consultation and experience word clarity dialed back into focus on the spot. Try AMP, the world's smallest hearing aid at an unbelievably small price, just $750. It's ready to go in one visit, comfortable to wear, and virtually invisible when worn. Yes, you can now have verified best speech clarity. Hear every word. Call today to reserve your complimentary private consultation and experience word clarity dialed back into focus on the spot, risk-free.
Welcome back, and I'd like to welcome back Dr. Gus Alva. He is the medical director and founder of ATP Clinical Research. They're located up in Costa Mesa, and what we're talking about today is a clinical trial that's going on for Alzheimer's. Welcome back, sir.
Thank you so much for having me back. It's a pleasure being
Yeah,
here.
first, if people have not seen you on our program before,
Yes.
just a quick overview about what you folks do.
Absolutely. I'm Gus Alva, medical director of ATP Clinical Research based here locally in Costa Mesa, California. Our website's atpcr.com. And we've been doing a lot of investigational research work over the years, over the past good 20 years or so, on everything that is currently available, which are only treatments that slow down the decline associated with Alzheimer's
Okay,
disease.
so that's your primary function is
That
looking
is my primary function, although we see patients on a regular basis there at our clinic in Costa
But
Mesa.
Alzheimer's is what you focus on.
Alzheimer's has been an area of deep interest that we've had over the years, and we've been very, very busy looking at every possible angle. And today, I'm very excited to share with you the construct of this particular study that
and it's
we're
called
doing.
GAIN.
It's called GAIN.
Okay.
And we're looking at individuals between the ages of 55 to 80 that may have already been diagnosed in mild, moderate stage, may have or may not be on treatment, because we don't want to take anyone off of treatment, whatever they've been on. But the interesting thing is that we've learned there's a bacteria called P. gingivalis that resides in the mouth, in the gingival area.
Okay.
And, it would make sense that when inflammation occurs and all of a sudden bleeding of the gums occurs, there's a crossing of specific bacteria into the bloodstream. Well, it turns out that as we age and different types of heredity factors, such as having had family members with Alzheimer's disease, inflammation, cardiovascular disease, that allows for seepage into the central nervous system and entry of this particular bacteria. In fact, over 90% of individuals with Alzheimer's disease have tested positive for this particular bacteria in the central nervous system.
Yeah.
And this particular bacteria infestation explains as to why inflammatory processes occur downstream in the brain, buildup of beta amyloid, buildup of other factors that we've known about with Alzheimer's disease for a long time.
Right.
So the specific oral therapy that we're investigating right now would inactivate gingipains, which are toxic substances that these bacteria liberate. And these bacteria are literally hiding in plain sight inside of neurons. The problem is that specific antibiotics that we've had up to this particular point can't really tackle this bacteria. So the study medicine that we're utilizing right now, the oral therapy, would inactivate the gingipains that create destruction in the brain.
That's interesting.
So it may actually be a way of correcting Alzheimer's disease. So we're excited about this particular project.
Now, this makes sense in that, when we hear from dentists all the time, it's not just maybe something's going on with your teeth or gums. There's all these other effects that can happen quite often when people go who may have a pre-existing condition, not Alzheimer's, could be anything.
Sure.
When they go to the dentist, they often have to take some sort of preventative medication.
You bet.
Because the bacteria can get into, especially if they have heart problems or something like that.
Absolutely.
And we know that Alzheimer's, a couple leading causes are circulation and inflammation. So it all kind of plays in.
It's amazing how this all plays out, but up to this particular point, we haven't had anything to be able to address this. This particular company out of the Bay Area called Cortexime, that's leading off the charge with the GAIN trial, is, again, very prominent along lines of looking at addressing this specific problem. And so, yeah, like I said, very excited about it. There's currently about 5.8 million people in the U.S. with Alzheimer's. We're expecting those numbers to go up by at least another 500,000 this year. So this is a condition that's neurodegenerative, meaning that it's going to continue on over time. And this specific explanation as to why it might actually ensue with P. gingivalis is quite a compelling story. And that's why right now we're trying to address this aggressively.
Now, you know, since you've been in this for about 20 years, there are so many different causes for Alzheimer's, just like there is for different kinds of cancers. It's hard to pinpoint a panacea like this is it. This is going to stop it.
You're right.
But this is something that could eventually be helpful.
Absolutely. Like I mentioned earlier, the nice thing about this particular trial is that even if somebody's already taking a medicine to address this, whether it be donepezil, rivastigmine, Razidine, or Namenda, which are the only medicines that are currently FDA approved to treat Alzheimer's disease, they can continue on with those. And we don't want people to stop taking their medication, but this would be layered on top of that, but it may actually have a corrective measure as opposed to just slowing down decline. So amazing times, and the beauty is that we can avail our community right here in our own backyard with the advantage of being able to partake in this particular study. Not only is our site participating, there are 2 other sites in the Orange County area. Our site, it's easy to access, atpcr.com, and our phone number, 714-277-4472. But also, gaintrial.com. People can access a lot of information from that. And there's a beautiful video that I would encourage all your viewers to watch from the website that really explains these very things that we're mentioning right now because they are quite compelling.
Yeah, so when somebody calls this or goes online, you're going to evaluate, like any kind of clinical trial.
Absolutely.
Is this right for you? Is this going to fit you at this point in time?
Yeah, the beauty about this is that people should not participate in a study unless they're fully aware of why the study's being done, pros, cons, alternatives, confidentiality, the whole 9 yards. So people need to be consented for. And to be able to partake in this study, people have to be between the age bracket of 55 to 80. They have to have a primary informant that can give us a read as to how they're doing. Because if somebody's doing better, we want to have somebody else also letting us know whether they're observing that change. Flip side of that, if somebody's doing worse, we want to know about that, or if they're staying static. That's also important to know. But, you know, again, people need to consent to be able to participate in a study, and the only way to do that is by going through an appropriate process. Our site happens to be one of 90 sites around the world that are involved with this particular project.
So you're all sharing the information.
Absolutely. And the neat thing is that, you know, we're more than happy to help even an individual that might just be curious, do I have this problem? You know, the availability of being able to do a memory screening and figuring out whether somebody's an appropriate
So that's something
candidate.
you can do as well.
Absolutely. And it's free. So that's the best part about
and
being
that's a
involved
good
in
point
the
you
study.
make, because with so many different things, whether it's Alzheimer's or other kinds of conditions that people may or may have, getting screened for it at an early age, you may feel great. You may go to your primary and they say, yeah, you know, everything's looking good, but there could be something that could be building that you may not know about.
Absolutely.
And,
So when in doubt, always seek out your doctor. You know, again, the individual that starts forgetting names of common objects, individuals that they should know, starts getting lost in places that were previously well known, you know, starts having difficulty with constructing things, forgetting as to why they went somewhere, you know, all of those things together might spell out probable Alzheimer's.
All right, very good. Doctor, always good to see you.
Thank you so much. Such a pleasure.
Thank you very much. And again, the number is on the screen, 714-277-4472, or you can go to gaintrial.com and get more information. All right, we'll be right back.
Breast cancer takes patients down paths they never expected, and Memorial Care Comprehensive Breast Center at Saddleback can help navigate the way. We provide multidisciplinary breast care services for the early detection, diagnosis, and treatment of breast cancer using state-of-the-art technology in a personalized environment designed to meet the needs of each woman.
Envision, the eye doctor's #1 choice.
I have worked with the doctors at Envision for over 20 years. Their experience, state-of-the-art technology, and positive outcomes have earned them my trust in taking care of our mutual patients.
With clear vision, all things are possible. To schedule your appointment today, contact us at 866-599-2740.
David's in jail? Where?
Here in San Antonio, ma'am. I'm David's lawyer, and I'm trying to get him out of jail.
Well, what do you need me to do?
Why, $700, or better yet, send me a credit card number and I'll get him out of jail immediately.
When in doubt, hang up. Scammers will find family facts for an emotional effect.
Oh, can I talk to him?
I'm sorry, ma'am. He's in jail. If you want to get him out, you got to get me $700 immediately.
If at all in doubt, hang up. It could save you from financial ruin.
What do you get when you take a widow who's ready to start dating, a singer aged out of the cruise circuit, a lawyer who was betrayed by her once ill husband, and a woman whose husband left her for the whore from Gate 4? Put them all together and you have Tales from the Woods, written by Terry Louise Fisher, known for classics such as L.A. Law and Cagney and Lacey, along with the old prose. Tales from the Woods follows these 4 ladies as they take advantage of new opportunities while starting a new chapter in life, all while meeting some pretty colorful characters along the way. Join us every Friday at 6 p.m. and Monday at noon, only on Village Television.
And welcome back. With you right now is Leslie Coretti with the Healthy Living Club, and she has brought along a guest. So nice to welcome. It's Cappy Padwell? Pedwell, excuse me. Welcome to both of you. We see Leslie all the time.
Yeah.
So tell us about what you have coming up.
Well, you know, it's 2020, Ken.
Yes.
And we need to have a new mindset. And, you know, trying to get things started in a new way and organize our lives and, you know, be healthier and find different ways of doing that. And normally every single year at the beginning of the year we do some type of a luncheon and we have a meditation, a master.
Right.
So this time we decided to have a NLP specialist, which is a neuro-linguistic programmer.
Okay.
And I have known Cappy for, oh my God, over 20, 30 years.
Wow.
And she's helped me in the past in my business and help it to grow. And so I thought it would be a perfect opportunity to have a new mindset in 2020. And so we're going to have a luncheon and a new mindset.
Very good. So what's going to be happening there?
Yes, Cappy, tell them.
So basically, when I talk to people about mindset, I often say that word is thrown around. Like, we all know we have one, right? But if we don't know how to utilize it or maximize it, then we can't get the best results. And I refer to our subconscious almost like a cell phone, right? If you don't know how to change the settings, it's going to just do whatever you do with it. But if you learn how to utilize all the settings, you can get more results. So mindset, really what I teach people is, how do we access the subconscious mind? So we think internally at up to 500 words a minute. And most of the time people are talking or thinking about the past or problems or worry or whatever. So the talk really is about, how do we focus forward? And even if that means for 7 days, right? So if I'm focusing on something that's bothering me or I'm stressed over something, What if I just shifted my focus for a few days? It's a practice, right? So I'm going to be teaching people the core components of how change really works. And I often say I have the best recipe to change, and I know how to do it very effectively for people.
So what do you mean, is this, if you're stressed about something, which we all are in some form or another, does that mean you put it off? I'm not sure I'm cluing into what you're saying.
Well, what happens is the mind goes on autopilot, right? So if we're thinking at 500 words a minute internally and we're stressed and we're worried, the body feels that very fast. So if somebody says, I can't stop thinking about this thing, or this problem, right? Then I'm going to be talking about how do we stop focusing on the issue and focus on something different. And again, it doesn't mean for a year ahead, just every day. What we feel and do today produces our tomorrow. So it really is about education and how do we maximize this mindset.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are some of the methods you do? What are you going to be doing at this function?
Why don't you talk about that one?
Yeah, well, actually, what we're going to do is, she'll do an explanation so people understand how neuro-linguistic programming works, and then we'll do a short actual session with everyone. So, it's like meditating.
Yeah.
In many ways. So we'll just sit there calmly, and Cappy will put us through a very relaxing, like think of this, think of that. I mean, it's not like you're going to be hypnotized or anything like that. No, it's just suggestions that you think about, think about balloons going up in the sky, or think about, something, relaxing like that, or a rainbow, or the rain dripping down on your shoulders, just something nice. And
right. It'll be a short session, but the power of the subconscious mind is once somebody's relaxed, my job really is how do I help a person create new results in their subconscious. So yes, we use the relaxation, but then the language patterns, and NLP stands for neuro-linguistic programming. So the neurons that we use through the linguistics, which means our language, and how we program ourselves. Like if somebody constantly says, oh, I don't want to get, dementia. I just heard somebody talking about that. And they're constantly saying that. What do you hear in that?
Yeah.
Well,
right?
you bring
what
up...
persists?
Yes, what we focus on expands, right? So if we're always, oh God, well, you don't have it yet. So if you keep placing it in your future, and the body is listening as much as the mind is listening, how can I help that person? So through my sessions, I help people understand the subconscious and how do we unplug from some of that stress.
And what you're pointing to is something that, I can relate to in different ways. I remember years ago when I was learning to golf, and you go out and golf.
Yes.
And if you think to yourself, man, I don't want to hit the ball into the pond.
Exactly.
Guess what's going to happen?
That's exactly.
Or if you're chopping things up for dinner, oh, I hope I don't cut myself.
That's exactly right.
Or, like on Thursdays on the trading post, I go, man, I hope Leslie's here on time.
So you're exactly
No, but
right.
I understand exactly what you're saying. You put that thought in your mind, I'm going to fail.
You should be saying, Ken, yes, I'm sure Leslie will be here on time.
Exactly.
But that's really good. When is this taking place, by the way?
We're going to be at Clubhouse 7, and it's going to be on the 25th of January.
Okay.
And we will be having a great salmon luncheon. And for those who don't like fish, which I think almost everyone loves salmon, but not everybody.
I love salmon.
So we'll also have some roast beef.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, it's only $15, and you get a great luncheon. It's 12 to 2. So the whole time is just dedicated to relaxation and learning how to have
focus
a new
forward.
Focus forward for 2020.
Yeah. Very good.
Yes.
And who should they contact? Do you have?
What they should do is they should call 949-209-8846, which is my home number, and leave a message that they will be attending. And that way we can have a count this week.
Okay, and we'll announce this. We'll get it up. I apologize. I actually looked for a flyer, and I probably put it in a different folder.
I gave it to you too early.
Yeah. But she'll announce this on the Trading Post as well.
Yeah, I'll announce it on Trading Post.
Very good.
Appreciate that.
Okay. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Nice to see you. I'll see you in a few days.
I'll see you in a few days.
All right.
Awesome. Thanks for having us.
We'll be right back.
Jacobson McCall have created Agent 55, a real estate firm focused on 55-plus communities.
Agent 55 and the marketing technology allows us to deliver even more to buyers and sellers.
Everyone respects Kelly's over 30 years experience as a top sales producer and trusted expert within 55-plus communities.
Agent 55 has great knowledge of Laguna Woods.
Agent 55 offers something powerful and unique. We guarantee it. Ask us how.
In a land of hopes and dreams lived a luxury lifestyle consultant with spectacular taste. One day he thought, I'll show lottery winners how to live like a millionaire.
I'm like gonna cry. Like, this is beautiful.
Pinch me. He scoured the land looking for the home of their dreams, which he slayed. So the families could live in plenty and live fabulously ever after.
All new My Lottery Dream Home, Friday night at 9 on HGTV.
Your body is made for work, play, and adventure. All the things that make life amazing. But when pain gets in the way, turn to Hoag Orthopedic Institute to get you back to doing the things you love. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, we're experts at getting you out of pain and back to golf, running, or yoga. Whatever makes you, you.
Save now at LA Carpet & More's 50% off sale.
Buy direct and save 50% on carpet and 50% off tile.
Plus, get 5 years 0% financing.
LA Carpet, #1 for you.
Save now at LA Carpet & More's 50% off sale.
Buy direct and save 50% on carpet and 50% off tile.
Plus, get 5 years 0% financing.
LA Carpet, #1 for you.
Envision, the eye doctor's #1 choice.
We are a community of surgeons and optometrists dedicated to helping you live better by seeing better.
We offer advanced lens options to fit your lifestyle. We also offer the latest in laser technology for cataract surgery. We are Envision, the eye doctor's #1 choice.
With clear vision, all things are possible. To schedule your appointment, contact us at 866-599-2740.
Through my window, I see the first sunlight, and I feel the warm ocean breeze. I see the waves that lulled me all night. That's what my window brings me. Look at this.
That view is $1 million.
It's amazing we can look at these kinds of places within our budget.
You don't have a bad view from here anywhere you look.
It's all about the view. Sunday night is beach night. Sunday night at 8, only on HGTV.
Well, coming up on Thursday, January 23rd, the Comedy Club is going to be having an event, and I'd like to welcome Joey Sims. She is the president of the Comedy Club. And with you today, you brought along...
Vice President Surrey.
All right.
Hi, Surrey.
All right, nice to meet you. So this club has been around for quite a while, hasn't it?
13 years.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a good amount of time.
Yeah, and we give a lot of money to charity,
right.
Meals on Wheels.
And you often have events several times during the year, am I right? So
every
monthly?
Fourth Thursday of every month.
Okay. And you bring in comedians and all kinds of things, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead.
And there is just a vibe at the Comedy Club, both in the lobby and inside, at the lobby and inside, and people just enjoy being there. There's just everything in the air is just fun. People have a good time, and they're talking and laughing. And we at the attendance table that take their money, we always kibitz with them, and the same people come every month, and we just have a good time with them.
And as far as the club goes, I know you do this event. Do you have other meetings where people can get together and kind of just talk about different forms of comedy or practice or anything like that?
Just a professional show that we have, and I get great comedians. I mean, we get them from Vegas and off the cruise ships because I've been in show business a long time. I'm a comedian and an MC, and it's my contacts that bring us these great comedians, and it really is a professional show.
Yeah.
We have a good time, and the people just love it. We have a crowd. We have sellout usually.
Wow.
We get a lot of people. We average between 4 and 450 every show.
And where is this going to be
Clubhouse
taking place?
5.
Okay, and it's $7 for residents?
Yes.
Or is that club members?
That's $7 for residents. We're
Okay.
a nonprofit club. We just sell tickets, that's all. We're more like an entertainment venue. And $12 for non-residents.
Now, do people need to get tickets in advance, or can they?
No, but they line up, and that's what Surrey says. They have fun in the lobby, and they line up and get their tickets. And when the room is full, we quit. And usually we get most people in, but we have to.
That's a good way.
We have to pay attention to Ted, and you got
Yeah.
the rules and.
Now, these are people? Oh, I know several of these people.
Yeah,
I certainly know Barbara right there.
She's our treasurer, and
Yes.
that's our volunteers and our board. And that makes the club really go great too, because we just have a lot of talent there. We have a lot of help,
And we also, because we meet once a month, we're always bouncing ideas off of each other. And we all have our definite role in the board.
Okay.
And these are also volunteers that help us set up the room. And they're very diligent, and they're there every month helping us and give us a lot of ideas and feedback, which is what we need because we have such a big crowd.
Yeah, and this is just another photo?
That's our board of directors.
Oh, okay, so these are the main folks?
Right.
Yes, that's the board.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. And, again, anybody can go for the performance, for this, and just enjoy themselves.
They just have to buy a ticket.
Yeah, they don't have to be part of the club.
We open the doors at 6, and most people bring food.
Okay.
And they dine and wine for an hour, and they socialize. And then the show goes from 7 to 8:45. We have cake and coffee.
Oh, wow.
But it's really a social event.
Yeah.
It's like going to church. They meet every month there. And
That's nice.
And then we have the bartenders. And we're so grateful Recreation puts out the flyers.
Yeah.
So it's really
yeah, it's really nice.
We spend all month getting ready for that one night, you see.
And do you do this every month or some
Every
months?
month, but we're dark in November and December because of the holidays.
All right. And if people want to join the comedy club, is there a yearly fee?
They just come and buy tickets.
Okay. Yeah, that's all it takes then.
That's all it takes. And when they come, they don't miss. They come. Everybody waits for it. Now, we haven't had a show in 2 months, so this is going to be a really big show.
This is your kickoff,
See,
right?
there won't be a dry seat in the house. he is so funny.
And that is Don
Friesen.
Don Friesen,
and these are all top
he's been on
professionals.
Showtime, Netflix, and Comics Unleashed.
Right.
And all kinds of different things.
Yeah,
Wow.
we don't have any amateurs. And I worked at the Improv. I've worked everywhere.
Very good. So again, this is happening Thursday, January 23rd.
Mm-hmm.
And
you better be in line so you're there when the doors open at 6.
Yeah. So that's what you're
we
suggesting.
have wonderful bartenders. And we let them bring food, but they can't bring liquor.
Right. And then if anybody has any questions, on our flyers is my name and phone number, and I do get many calls during the month for people asking me about the comedy club. They just moved here, they heard about it. We have a good reputation. How can they get tickets? And so I'm able to help them over the phone if they have any questions at all.
Okay, very good. So again, Thursday, January 23rd. And if you go online to the club webpages, people can find out information there, am I right?
Our publicity man told me to tell you that it's on the website.
Yeah.
Under Comedy Club KK.
Okay, all right.
We spell it with a K. And we also have hearing devices.
Oh, that's good to know.
So it's a wonderful show.
They're in the office.
Yeah.
If anybody needs them, they go up to the clubhouse office.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you very much. Good to see you again.
Thank
nice
you,
to meet you.
Nice
and
to meet
we'll be right back.
Mama used to
Most real estate agents stick to the 3 Ps of marketing. They place it on the MLS, they put up a sign, and pray that it sells. Laguna Premier Realty takes a different approach to marketing your home. From professional and high-quality photos, to high-definition video, single property websites, and 3D virtual tours. We will make your property stand out and, most importantly, sell. So whether you are looking to list your current home or find your dream home in the Village, Laguna Premier Realty is here to help.
What's my passion? Finding balance with every dance move.
The sound of the ukulele, the softness.
My son's nonverbal, but when he does talk, I need to be able to hear it. Hear well, stay vital. Hearing loss is linked to increased risk of dementia, depression, falls, and isolation. Stay engaged and keep doing what you love. Check your hearing wellness every year.
Hi, I'm Vince Ferragamo. I spent some of my best years as an NFL quarterback, but today I've got a new team, and we're helping seniors who spent their best years fighting for our country, defending our freedom, and informing the nation. Our hometown heroes need help. AgeWell Senior Services is their lifeline. Nonprofit AgeWell can do all of this because you care enough to give. Please join me in supporting AgeWell. Donate today.
I'm a strong believer that there's something for everyone out there. But some people never stop searching. I've looked long and hard through these parts, and I thank my lucky stars I stumbled across a special place, a unique place, where you never know what you'll find. The Trading Post, only on Channel 6.
And our movie coming up today is called Operation Crossbow. Now, this goes back to 1965, stars Sophie Loren, George Peppard, and Trevor Howard. And it goes back to World War II, and it's an adventure drama. It tells the story of a group of Allied operatives who are sent on a highly dangerous mission to destroy a Nazi installation where long-range rockets are being developed that could tip the balance of power in favor of the German forces. Very intense movie, very well done. To be honest, I don't know if this is based on a true story or not, but man, the movie came out back in the mid-1960s, but what a great cast. It's really well done, and I'm sure a lot of people have probably seen this. This originally came out in what they used to call, it was either Panavision or CinemaScope, so big widescreen spectacle back in the day. So we'll bring this to you today at 2 o'clock and at 6 o'clock, Operation Crossbow. Now, movie coming up on Friday, current movie that's up for some Academy Awards. Renee Zellweger stars as Julie Garland in the movie Judy. And this really takes a look at her later life, and it takes place 30 years after she starred in The Wizard of Oz. There are some sort of flashbacks in this movie. She arrives in London to perform a sold-out shows at the famous Talk of the Town nightclub, and while there, she reminisces with friends and fans and begins a whirlwind romance with a musician, Mickey Deans, her soon-to-be fifth husband. And as I said, this really takes place during those few years. However, it also flashes back, so you kind of really see how her life evolves. And Renee Zellweger is up, I think she's up for Best Actress in this. So great movie. This will be on Friday at 2 and 7 o'clock. So there you have it. A couple things I want to tell you about that are coming up. The California Club is bringing to you a little bit sooner than St. Patrick's Day. It's called Kiss Me, I'm Irish, and it's taking place on January 23rd at Clubhouse 6. And they came on a little bit ago, and they're doing it now because they can get these folks, the young Dubliners, their Celtic rock that they will be performing. It's a lot easier to get them now than in March. So January 28th, 5:15 p.m. at Clubhouse 5. Reservations, please give them a call or go online to CaliforniaClubofLagunaWoodsVillage.com. And their phone number is 949-309-8822. And this is really nice. You know, the cost of this is going to be $28 for members, $33 for non-members, but you're going to be getting, you know, full dinner and entertainment, so a great amount of fun. And that's January 28th. Give them a call. Contact them by the 22nd, all right? One other thing, the Theater Guild is bringing a great new presentation, Love, Sex, and the Big City. Now, this is happening Friday, March 13th and March 14th and March 15th at the Performing Arts Center. Tickets are available right now, so you can go over to the Performing Arts Center and buy those tickets, $13 and $16. It is the loves and lives of legendary ladies of the Barbizon Hotel. So I don't know what that's all about, but it's an original musical comedy by Terry Fissette and Barbara Power. So that it should be a lot of fun, and get your tickets now for that. Coming up on the middle of March, the 13th to the 15th. All right, coming up right now is our weather, and today we're going to be partly cloudy to mostly cloudy. And as I said earlier, there is a chance today through probably tomorrow morning of maybe a few sprinkles here and there. It really does not look like much. There was a little bit throughout Southern California today, very spotty. So maybe we'll get it, maybe we won't. But if you need something covered, I would do that just in case if you don't want to get something wet outside. Here's the temperatures, relatively cool to mild over the next few days, and we bump up to nice, boy, we had great weather over the weekend. That's what it's going to be like Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It was beautiful the past couple days. It's nice now. I don't mind this cooler weather. So there you have it. And around the area today, all the temperatures are down compared to the weekend. Big Bear, though, is up, believe it or not, because of the cloud cover. It's a high cloud cover. They're up about 8,000 feet. So Big Bear is kind of whatever heat they have up there, they're keeping it there. So they'll be up to 53 today. It's warm for Big Bear. All right, we will see you tomorrow. Supervisor Lisa Bartlett is going to be here. We're going to bring Neil Kelly along with her. He is with the Register of Voters here in Orange County. You'll find out about that. The Bridge Club and the Republican Club. Have a good day. Bye-bye.